If an airplane hasn't been available to purchase for like a decade or close to it, and then a company remakes it with upgrades, does it count as a remake or is it just a new airplane? I'm going to go with a new airplane because I've never owned the Cirrus from E-flite or anybody. But E-flite has remade, upgraded with electronics, and the way this thing looks, it is just amazing. This Cirrus.
You've had the UMX Cirrus.
Well, I had the UMX Cirrus, but actually
it doesn't count?
flew it. I didn't fly it either.
Oh, you did?
I don't think I ever flew that, no. I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna have to go through some videos.
Yeah. If there's a video that pops up here, guess who was wrong? The attention to detail on this plane is very sweet. Some of the little accessories like this antenna that we had to install, there's like 5 little accessories I'll show you. And it was interesting. This is the first time I've ever had one of these accessories that's held on with a screw, not glue. Do you see that, Abby? Mm-hmm. The screw holds that one on. This little dual antenna in the back here on the rudder, I think that looks amazing. I installed that. There's a couple steps on the bottom and an antenna there on the bottom as well. This is a really nice little servo access panel. I think that's pretty cool. If you need to get in there and trim that up, I like that they have that with magnets. And really the plane went together in probably 20 minutes or less. I love the way the canopy pops off. And then you've got tons of room in here for your battery. Now the battery actually just sits there, but you could really utilize this backspace if you really wanted to. What's neat is there's a light in here. There are lights all over this plane. It's got flaps, a 3-bladed prop. The attention to detail paired with all of those new upgraded electronics makes this plane super sweet. And then what I like about this plane, my favorite thing, is the shape of the wing. Now the wing just plugs in, which I love. It's got the new plug system, so you don't have to fiddle with all those wires. It just plugs in and 2 screws, 2 bolts hold both wings side on if you need to take it apart for transportation. That is so awesome for transportation, but the shape of that wing looks like a scimitar or something like that. Just a sword. It just looks like a really cool sword. And I think that's very cool. I also like the color choice, and don't worry, we're gonna fly this, I promise. I like the color choice. This is not the standard E-flite bright red. This has kind of got a maroon tint to it. I really like the way this looks.
It's red.
It is red.
It's red, not maroon.
It's got a different shade to it, I know it. I'm not going crazy. But yeah, even the wheel pins, just down to the level of detail. I sure hope this thing flies good, and that's what today's video is all about. We're gonna maiden this plane and see if it flies half as good as it looks. What a beautiful day God has blessed us with to fly this red airplane with these blue skies. Let's hope we can take off in one piece. You ready? Mm-hmm. Safe is on, half flaps. Oh, that's about as scale as it'll get. So I'm going to leave safe on for a couple passes just to make sure, you know, safe is good and doing what it's supposed to. The airplane is flying and solid. Ooh, I actually can see those nav lights. Probably can't see them on the camera, but they're bright. What a pretty plane. Now I want to let this go by. I've got a 4S battery in here, 2200 milliamp. I think the last generation of this plane was 3S only, and I'm going to go 0 throttle. Listen to this. Thought it was cutting through the air kind of funny. I think that's actually with throttle on. So this next pass we're going to turn full throttle pass, 4S, let's go, and then I'll turn safe off. Safe's going off in 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, this has power. This is kind of reminding me a little bit of the Commander, the way it is a very scale airplane, but that 4S power just makes it a little bit more sporty. With safe off, this is just flying really well. I had a faster right roll rate. Say that 10 times fast, right roll rate. The roll rate going to the right is definitely noticeably faster. That left roll, that's full left. Interesting, I've never really seen one that's that drastically noticeable. Can we do a knife edge? Yeah, I've got, when I kick it on its side like that, it wants to pull up. That was kind of interesting. I might just have a little bit of up trim going on, but can't really feel that while I'm flying. Point is, for a maiden flight, this feels really, really good. I'm gonna have to trim it some, but probably not too much. Snapping it. Oh, very neat little snap maneuver. I like that. I saw the moon up there. It kind of distracted me. Let's do that again going this way. You ready for it? We're gonna go full throttle, crank it into it. My telemetry, oh, I like that tumble. That is cool. That was nice. That wing shape is just gonna make the flight characteristics of this a little different. I think we're gonna be able to do some tumbling maneuvers like that a little more successfully than some other planes, just because we have such a low profile on that wing. Let's go this way. Look at that. Oh man, that's cool. I love the tumble of this airplane. If you like doing goofy stuff like me with your planes, this one's very capable of it. Wow. This is nice. Let's bring the rudder down around. I'm really enjoying this. For just a maiden flight, I'm having a really good time. Pieces together very well, you guys. Let's go for a loop, Abby. This is nice. You know what? Since we're out on the left side, we'll do a Cuban 8 instead of a loop. We didn't drop down that side as low, but we'll just kind of keep the pattern going here a couple times. My Cuban 8s truly are like an infinity sign. They go forever. I don't know when to stop my Cuban 8s. Well, the plane feels really great for a maiden flight. There's really no complaints from me. Pieced together well, but also take some extra time for those accessories. We're going to just go into a nice little loop here. And I thought I was going to have to get the hot glue gun out to glue those accessories on, but for the first time ever, I think, I screwed those little antennas on. And I think that's just a unique thing about this plane. Maybe the original did that, but I didn't own the original, so I've got not much to compare it to. There we go, that was kind of nice. Could have entered that a little sooner. We'll try it going this way. Do a very nice show pass. Or just almost a knife edge. What a good show pass, that was good. I got into that on the left pass. Let's see if I can do that again. We got some wind we're fighting today too, you guys. Nope, feels very uncomfortable. Not doing it. I'm not crashing my new plane today. Not because of a stupid maneuver.
Wait, I just lost you.
To the right of that big fluffy cloud out there. Over the cloud, over the runway, left of the cloud.
Shoo.
Going inverted. Let's see how she does. We'll hold it upside down for a little while. See if I can get a little lower with that too. This is great, you guys. I mean, a maiden flight, to feel so comfortable doing this kind of maneuver, all these maneuvers, I feel really good with this airplane. This is nice. This is really good. I always wanted one of those other Cirruses.
Cirri.
Cirri. I just never picked one up. And now I've got this one, and really happy to. I can't even remember, was the original one blue? I feel like it was, but just can't remember. I know my UMX one was red. Now can I do a roll and then keep it inverted? Oh, Abby, look at that. And I got a low voltage alarm there, so probably just gonna tame it down a little bit. I did not set up my voltage alarm. I think it defaults to 3.4 or 5 volts per cell. That's a 5-minute timer going off too, so 5-minute flight, not quite as efficient as the Commander. We were getting 7.5, almost 8-minute flights, really aggressive flying, full throttle, more than half the flight on that Commander. That thing, it's like magic. It's flying on the same battery. So I'm just going down the runway a little farther, and let's see if we can bring it in for a nice full flap scale-ish landing. You know what? I'm getting a strong breeze behind me, so we're gonna land left to right today. Full flaps are on. And what do you guys think? Should we do a follow-up video on this soon or later? Be happy to fly this again very soon on the channel, as long as I can bring this landing in one piece. Not very often we land this direction, but that's where the wind is coming from today. So let's get it down right in front of the camera here. Not too bad.
Ooh, very
not
nice.
too bad, not too bad, not too bad. That was a full flap landing. Safe has been off since I said it was off. There you go. What a maiden flight of the Cirrus. That's a great plane. I'm running into a problem, Abby. I've got good airplanes in my collection, and I'm sitting here thinking, what plane has to go to keep this one?
Just build a bigger building.
That's right. We just
Come on, patrons.
Second mortgage, get another house, put all the airplanes in the other house. No, something will have to go for this though. This is an amazing airplane. I really like this, and whoever ends up buying it, you're gonna love it too. The interesting thing about this airplane too, you're seeing the Maiden today, and a lot of times in the past, the world has been changing a lot in the last year. In the past, we'll get an airplane, we get it early. We might have it a month or 2 months before anyone else can buy it, just because, you know, YouTube and all that stuff. Well, right now, the Cirrus, just like the Commander, is available for purchase. But I believe these just hit the warehouse, which is why we got one too. So you should be able to pick one up and have it shipped right to your door. And the beauty of this thing is, you push the button, you bind it, and you're flying with just a little bit of build time. It flies on a 4S 2200 milliamp battery with the patterns and aggressive flying that I was doing, which was fairly sporty, not super aggressive. That was a 5-minute flight, which I think is really solid for a 2200 milliamp battery. I think it'll fly on a 3S too, but it's strongly encouraged to fly on 4S. Had a lot of climb to it. It really did whatever I wanted it to do. But yeah, very successful maiden flight, and I always feel good on maidens because I've got the Academy of Model Aeronautics in my pocket, the AMA. It's an insurance program for us that fly RC planes, and if you're flying without AMA, I'd like to just kind of say, hey, what are you doing? Get AMA. You really shouldn't be flying without insurance.
Sure.
We'll
It's
linked.
off my camera.
We'll have them linked in the description box below. If nothing else, you get a great magazine subscription. And it'll be near the link to this airplane. Remember, if you want to buy this or any plane or RC car for the summer, boat or anything, it's all linked in the description box below. You can click the link for this airplane and then go buy your favorite ARRMA car, and we will get a little bit of credit. It doesn't cost you a single extra penny. This is important because if you like family-friendly RC content on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok in a world that is seemingly less and less family-friendly all the time, please help support us. Again, it's free for you. And this beautiful day, although I had just a little bit of wind, who could complain about that? For a maiden flight, this is coming home in one solid piece. What a great maiden, and I want to thank God for that. Also, a massive thanks to our Patreon supporters, because we couldn't do what we do as often as we do it without your amazing support. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Guys, we'll have the Commander, because I think that airplane is worth your time, video popping up right about now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you there.
Bye.